Working on putting in our elaboration, adding that into our paragraphs. We're also going to go ahead and add our clincher sentences today as well. So first things first, let's focus on putting in our elaboration. So what goes with my first piece of evidence? I have this evidence proves that owning a home is an opportunity for the Yang family because the author is excited to live in it, referencing obviously the home. So I have my evidence, my explanation comes after it. I feel like I need to explain a little bit more, so I continue on saying, when she said the home looked like it was from a storybook, that means it was better than she imagined it could be. So I'm explaining that that's a positive thing. That's what makes it an opportunity. Notice that I continued my next piece of elaboration to connect these two ideas. She's not only enthusiastic about the home's outward appearance, she's also eager to see what it looks like inside. So when we're talking about transitioning from one piece of evidence to the next, using phrases like not only, she's also, are words that you can put in to transition from one idea to the next. So the first idea was she's excited about the outward appearance. That's what all of this was. And now my next piece of evidence is talking about what it looks like inside. So the piece of evidence reads, the author is excited to get out of the car and go into the house when they first get to move in. She felt like finding this house was a miracle. Notice this says additionally, so that's another phrase that you can use to transition from one piece of evidence to another. Since the home would belong to the Yang family, owning the home makes the family feel like they belong in America. And then I have my piece of evidence. It would be our first piece of America, the first home we would buy with the money our parents earned. We were full of eagerness. I did add another piece of elaboration afterwards because, as our T's rubric says, in order to get to a 4, you need to have elaboration coming before evidence and after evidence. So I added this sentence in there too. This evidence shows that the author is starting to feel a sense of belonging in America because they are finally able to own their own home. So all of that you just saw get entered into this paragraph is elaboration. So that's going to be your first step, is to make sure that gets included and to make sure that the elaboration comes before the evidence as well as some coming after the evidence. And then lastly, I put in my clincher sentence. We worked on clincher sentences before using a phrase like in conclusion or to summarize or as all of the evidence states. So I wrote, in conclusion, this evidence shows that owning a home is one opportunity that life in a new country presents to the Yang family. That's why it's really important to double check your work to make sure you catch any spelling errors like that. So in your clincher, you're restating your main idea. I'm talking about owning a home, and I'm rephrasing what I had in my topic sentence. So your job today is to include your elaboration, include your clincher sentence, do one more read through to check for any spelling mistakes or errors, and then make sure that your Google Doc is updated. I will also attach this Google Doc so you can see the entire paragraph as a whole on your own screen.